Okay, let's see. Oh, what am I doing? So, find from the first principles f prime of x, given that f of x is this. So, just to remind you, f prime of x is f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Oh, darn it, I forgot the limit. Sorry, it's the limit. Dang it. It's the limit as h goes to 0 of this. So this is the equation that we're using. So this gives us, we plug x plus h in for x, so you get 2 times x plus h plus 5. So that's this part that we just did right here, f of x plus h, minus f of x, which is just going to be 2x plus 5, and that's all over h. And what we're trying to do, because as h goes to 0, we're trying to get this h to cancel out from the denominator, because then we could just plug in 0 for h and we'd know what our function's going to be. So we distribute and combine like terms. So distribute the 2 and you get 2x plus 2h plus 5. And here, gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just watched the Phillies lose, so I'll just blame it on that. So 2x plus 2h plus 5, and it's minus 2x minus 5. It's all over h. So that ends up equaling, well, 2x minus 2x. Those end up going with 5 minus 5. Those end up going away. You're left with 2h over h. H's cancel out. And this time, just so happens you're left with 2. So at any given point for A, the slope is always going to be 2. Okay, let's do B just to keep things a little sane, because this one you'll actually end up with an equation instead of just a constant slope. Okay, so limit as h approaches 0, and f of x plus h, so you get x plus h squared minus 3 times x plus h. Oh wait, yeah, that's the f of x plus h part. So we still have minus f of x, which is x squared minus 3x, and that's all over h. So let's see, first we got to FOIL out the x plus h squared, and that ends up FOILing out to be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Okay, and you could also distribute the 3 here. We end up with x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. I can distribute this negative 3 into here. So negative 3 times x, negative 3x, negative 3 times h, negative 3h. I'm running out of room. And it's, we could also distribute this negative, minus x squared plus 3x. And that's all over h. So we have x squared minus x squared and positive 3x, negative 3x. Okay, and so we're left with h squared plus 2xh minus 3h, and that's all over h. So remember, we're trying to cancel out this h, which we'll be able to do. We just factor out an h. So this becomes h plus 2x minus 3 all over h. So these end up canceling out. And you end up with h plus 2x minus 3. And as h goes to 0, this just becomes 0. So you're left with 2x minus 3. And that's the answer for letter B. Okay? So let me erase that, and I'll do C for you. Well, let me see. I'm going to check my email really quick. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to try to send this to you right now, and then I'll work on 3. So you could actually try out letter C on your own. I'll work out 3. Just text me if you're having trouble with C as well, even after this explanation, and I'll try to help you out more. But I'll still do number 3 anyways. So I'll be sending that in